So hi guys, today I'm eating Horrid Henry's Krazy ketchup, and I just got it yesterday, and I read the whole entire book yesterday. So let's start. So the first story in this book, so it's 4 stories. So the first story in this book is Horrid Henry and the Revenge of the Bogey Babysitter. And as you realise, I have a hoodie, a Fortnite hoodie. I got that too yesterday in an Amazon package with this Horrid Henry Krazy ketchup book. And I'm wearing a Fortnite t-shirt under this, and I have a Fortnite shorts. So I'm going to just read the book now. Horrid Henry and the Revenge of the Bogey Babysitter. I challenge you to a name-calling competition, shrieked Rudolph, for the title of champion name-caller of the universe. Ha, thought Horrid Henry. No one knew more rude names than Henry, not even Rude Ralph. You're on, said Horrid Henry. Wuffy, pongy, smelly, whiffy, stinky. Reeky, farty, said Ralph. Isn't a name, crowed Henry. Na. I am champion. Shut up. I'm thinking, said Ralph. Pooh breath. Gloppy goop. Smell-o-vision. Odoriferous. Odoriferous? That's not a word, said Ralph. Is not wibble pants. Bath breath. Turkey head, said Ralph. Turkey head's not a ding dong. Horrid Henry stopped jumping up and down on Ralph's bed. Who's that? Said Henry. Ralph shrugged. We're having a babysitter tonight, he said. Horrid Henry's eyes gleamed. A babysitter? Yeah. What could be better than a sleepover at Ralph's with a babysitter? He'd yet to meet one he couldn't tame. After all, he wasn't called the bulldozer or babysitters for nothing. A sitter meant for hours of rampaging fun, especially as Ralph was bound to have one of those brilliant babysitters who let you stay up all night and eat biscuits till you were sick and watch scary movies on TV, the kind his mean, horrible parents never ever got for him. Great, said Henry. Who? He hoped it would be Leafy Leon. He just sat with his headphones on doing his homework, or Allergic Alice, who he'd heard was always too busy sneezing to see kids. Sneaking sweets, or maybe, oh, please, don't be Dora. Margaret said Dora had spent the whole evening on the phone and hadn't even noticed when Margaret stayed up past midnight and ate all the ice cream in the freezer. I don't know, said Ralph. Mum didn't say. Probably Dora. Yes, thought Horrid Henry. And Mum's baked a chocolate fudge cake, said Ralph. All for us, said Henry. Nah, said Ralph, just a slice each. Ralph looked at Henry. Henry looked at Ralph. You thinking what I'm thinking? Said Horrid Henry. Said Henry. Oh yeah, said Ralph. They could guzzle the whole cake and blame it on the babysitter. What brilliant luck, thought Horrid Henry. Boy, he could taste that yummy, gooey, scrumptious chocolate cake already. Stomp, stomp, stomp. There was a sound of elephants trampling. What was that? Said Horrid. What was that? Said Horrid Henry. Boom, boom, boom. The elephants were joined by a herd of stampeding rhinoceroses. You don't think, whispered Henry. It can't be, whispered Ralph. The walls shook. Henry gasped. The ground shook. Ralph gulped. We'd better go and see, said Ralph. Henry and Ralph crept down the stairs and peeked around the door. Ah! Stomping towards them was the biggest, meanest, ugliest, hideously horrible teen Henry remembered from his worst nightmares. Enormous kid-mashing arms, check. Enormous spiky head, check. enormous Henry hating eyes and child chewing fangs. Check. It was Rabbit Rebecca, the bogey babysitter, rising from the swamp, where she thrashed around with the Loch Ness monster and the creature from the Black Lagoon. When you said you were having a babysitter, you never said it could be Rebecca, hissed Horrid Henry. I didn't know, whimpered Rude Ralph. We're doomed, moaned Horrid Henry. Where's the food? Bellowed Rabbit Rebecca. Ralph's mum pointed to the kitchen. The boys can have a small slice of each cake. Small slice of cake each. She felt, be good, she shouted over her shoulder as she escaped. Then Rebecca saw Henry. Henry saw Rebecca. You, said Rabbit Rebecca. Her evil eyes narrowed. Me, said Horrid Henry. Last time he met Rabbit Rebecca, they'd had a fight almost to death. Henry had hoped never to have a rematch. Then he remembered her weakness. Don't worry, she's scared of spiders, whispered Henry. All we have to do is find some. And don't get any ideas about spiders, said Rebecca. I brought my friend Rachel. Nothing scares her. Horrid Henry gasped as a terrifying find, I don't really know, cast a black shadow over the sitting room. Rancid Rachel was even tougher looking than Rabbit Rebecca. Rancid Rachel glared at Henry and Ralph. Her fangs gleamed. If I were you, I'd get straight upstairs to bed, growled Rachel. That way I won't step on you by mistake. But what about my chocolate cake? Squeaked Ralph. My mum said, our cake. You mean? Said the bogey babysitters. Don't touch that cake, squeaked Ralph. Don't touch that cake, squeaked Ralph. Yes, said Horrid Henry. Or else, answered Rachel, cracked her knuckles. Or else what? She snarled. Horrid Henry took a step back. Ooh, doesn't that cake look yummy, said Rachel. Don't you think, Bex? Yeah, said Rabbit Rebecca. I can't wait to eat it. Nice of the brat's mum to leave it all for us. Now go to bed before we eat you. I'm not moving, said Horrid Henry. Yeah, said Rude Ralph. Make me get out of here, boomed the bogey babysitters, exhaling their dragon breath. Horrid Henry and Rude Ralph sat in his bedroom. They could hear the bogey babysitters cackling and laughing in the kitchen below. We've got to stop them stealing all the cake, said Ralph. It's not fair, I know, said Henry. But how, said Ralph. She told us to stay in bed. So what, said Horrid Henry. He scowled. There had to be something they could do to stop the crime of the century. How, said Ralph. Call the police? Tempting, thought Horrid Henry. But somehow he didn't think the police would be too keen to race over and arrest two horrible babysitters for scoffing a cake. We could tell Rebecca it's poison, said Ralph. What, your mum made you a poison cake? Said Henry. Don't think they'd believe you. Rude Ralph hung his head. It's hopeless, said Ralph. Now we won't get any. No cake, no yummy chocolate cake dripping with fudgy frosting and stuffed with sweets. Horrid Henry wasn't the squisher of sitters for nothing. Wasn't there some film he'd seen or story he heard where, get some keys and some string, said Henry, and one of your dad's suits on a hanger. Hurry! Why? Said Ralph. Do you want that cake or don't you? Said Henry. Now do exactly what I say. Ah! The blood-curdling scream echoed through the house. Ah! 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 Trudge, trudge, trudge. Rabbit Rebecca flung open Ralph's bedroom door. She glared at them, screaming and trembling in the corner, and flashed her child-chewing fangs. Stop screaming, you little creeps, snarled Rabbit Rebecca, or I will give you something to scream about. We saw, gasped Ralph. A headless ghost, gasped Henry. outside the window. Mary Rebecca snorted. Yeah, right, she said. Now shut up and go to sleep. She left, slamming the door behind her. Go! Said Horrid Henry. Horrid Henry ran into the kitchen, panting and gasping. There were the bogey babysitters huddled over the cake. One slice was already gone. Rabid Rebecca looked up, cake knife in hand. I smell as a child, she hissed. What are you doing down here? Ranted Rachel. Go away before we... I'm scared, said Horrid Henry. I heard a noise. You're just trying to make an excuse to get out of bed, you little worm, said Rebecca. You better get out of here before I count to 3, bellowed Rachel, or else... There's something outside, said Henry. 1, 2, clink, 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 clink. The clinking noise was coming from outside the kitchen window. There, whimpered Horrid Henry. He backed away. What was that? Said Rebecca, the cake halfway to her drooling jaws. Nothing, said Rachel, shoving a huge bit in her mouth. Clink, clink, clink. Rachel stopped chewing. That, hissed Rabid Rebecca, that clinking noise. I told you there's something outside, whispered Horrid Henry. Bang, 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 answered Rachel, stood up. Just the wind, she said. Bang, bang, bang. I'll show you, said Rachel. I'm not scared. She marched over to the window and drew back the curtain. There, in the dark, was a headless suit flapping and rapping at the window. Ah! Screeched Rebecca. She spat out her mouthful. Ah! Screeched Rachel. She spat out her mouthful. It's a ghost! Hide! They howled, racing from the kitchen and clambering up the stairs. Go outside and see what it is, screamed Horrid Henry. No way! Shrieked Rebecca. They barricaded themselves into the bathroom and locked the door. Horrid Henry snatched the cake off the cake stand and raced back to Ralph's room. Ralph was standing at the open window, dangling a hanger from a string with Dad's suit on it. Henry beamed at Ralph as he hauled in the suit and untied the keys he'd used to clink on the ground. Ralph beamed at Henry. Good job, partner, said Henry, helping himself to a gigantic piece of chocolate cake. Boy, it was delicious. Good job, partner, said Ralph, digging into an even bigger one. Won't your mum be furious with Rebecca when she comes home and finds all the cake gone? Mumbled Henry, taking another enormous slice. Boy, will she never, said Ralph. I bet Rebecca never babysits here again. Bye! It's Horrid Henry Tells It Like It Is, the next chapter. I'm going to read it in